Yo, what's up, people? Where the food at? Today I'm bringing you a UU battle versus Kaine. And as I've been doing a lot of UU battles, I wanted to get better in UU because I do suck in UU. I was only like good in UU, OU, and Ubers, but I want to go to the lower tiers. I'm probably going to go for RU next. Are you freaking ready for that? That was a terrible joke. That was a terrible joke. Don't take that out. Don't say anything to my horrible jokes. But I'm bringing my regular set. It's like I've been using this team for a while, as he has a freaking Don fan, and I'm seeing a Slowbro on his team. I'm like, Slowbro is no bueno, bro. And Slowbro is on my no bueno list. I don't like Slowbro at all because of his freaking mega. But we're gonna go ahead and get right into the battle. Okay, so getting into this battle, I knew he was going to lead with his MB Palm, so I led with my B Drill just so I can protect against the fake out, as the MB Palm does come out, and I'm able to just go for the protect, as he actually switches out, predicting me to go for the protect, and goes out in the Don fan. I really don't mind that because I know this Don fan is most likely going to set up rocks, so I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, go for the protect. It's better to be safe than sorry. I would not have taken a fake out from MB Palm that well, as the protect does fail because he switched out. As I figure he's just going to set up Stealth Rock, so I'm just going to go straight for a U-turn, as that does a good chunk to Don fan, but I figure out he's Rocky Helmet, and that's just some damage that I didn't want on my B Drill. So I'm going to go out in my Galvin Triller, knowing he's going to set up rocks, because sets up the rocks, then I figure out that I can get up my sticky webs one way or another. Well, either way I get up my sticky webs. So I'm going to go ahead and get up my sticky webs, and at this point I know he's going to go for Earthquake to knock me down to my sash. As it really knocked me down to my sash. I level like 6 HP, and he had a choice to either go for Rapid Spin or Ice Shard. Either way, I would have took this thing down, as he goes for Rapid Spin, and my webs do stay up as he goes out into his Ambi Palm, which is just going to come in, fake out my Galvin Triller. I really have no other utility for this Galvin Triller, so I just let him go down. As good job, Galvin Triller. He set up those sticky webs. Now I can outspeed most of his team with everybody on my team. So at this point, I'm going to go out in my Starmie. I want to get this Rapid Spin off as soon as possible, even if he knocks out my Starmie, because my Starmie is not too much use since that Don fan is gone, as he's actually going to go in his Magnezone, as I'm just going to go straight for the Rapid Spin. Well, I can't change the moves, so I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin, knock out this Magnezone, not knock out this Magnezone, just do a little chip damage on that Magnezone, but get these rocks off my field. Is now I figure it's best to stay and go for the Hydro Pump, not let anybody take any electric type moves, and he's going to take a huge chunk from the Hydro Pump, as he goes for Flash Cannon, thinking that I switch out, and that paid off for me, as I can go for another Hydro Pump as he switches out into his Whimsicott. As this Whimsicott here, it's annoying Whimsicott. This is the same Whimsicott I use, but it's kind of different. So I go for the Hydro Pump, as he takes that very, very well, as I figure this thing is special defensive, because I run HP and speed on mine, so I can outspeed things with Moonblast. But that Whimsicott took that very well, and I switched to Psyshock, as he actually uses Encore, so I'm trapped in the Hydro Pump. That's not good, as I'm probably going to miss. So I go for the Hydro Pump. It hits this time. I'm just gradually taking life orb damage, which is not good. I only have like 3 more hits left in me, as he's getting leftovers, and if I miss, that's unfortunate, as he gets a substitute up, and I really need to hit, as I do hit, and I'm able to knock out this substitute, and now this Whimsicott is in. You're out here, man. You're not hiding behind no substitute, as at this point I'm pretty sure it's too low to go for a substitute, as I'm going to go for a Hydro Pump, but it finally misses, and he knocks me out with the Moonblast. He probably should have went for if he I think he had enough HP to go for another substitute. I'm not sure, but if he went for another substitute, he probably would have paid off more. I'm not sure. Yeah. So I'm going to go into my B Drill, and I'm going to go straight for a U-turn, just in case he uses Leech Seed like he did, because I didn't want my B Drill to be in here and seeded. So I'm going to go for the U-turn. I'm going to knock out this Whimsicott, and I can switch out and get off these Leech Seeds. So I'm going to return my B Drill and go straight out into my Nidoking, because my Nidoking has the most coverage, and it is faster than most of his Pokemon. But he actually goes out in a Heracross, and I don't have much to do versus a Heracross. I don't have Flamethrower on this, as I'm going to switch out into my freaking Murasaki Noob, because he does have the Intimidate, and he resists his stabs very well. So he's gonna Mega Evolve into Mega Heracross, and this thing just became a threat. So he actually sets us a substitute. God dang! But it's like, what's up with this person? He's setting up all the substitutes on his team, as I'm not able to outspeed him, which is very horrible because my Murasaki knew it runs HP and attacking. Mega Heracross is really slow, and it has the sticky webs up, so I probably need to put some speed on this thing. And so I'm gonna go for Fire Punch. I really didn't want to risk going for Play Rough and it missing, and this thing burning through a good bunch of my teammates. So I went just straight for Fire Punch because I didn't want to miss, as he actually goes for Rock Blast this turn. The first turn he gets a critical hit, which is just like horrible because I'm afraid of this thing knocking out with Rock Blast, but I barely live with 10 HP, and I'm able to get off the Play Rough and knock this thing out. And you're not living to Play Rough from Murasaki. This thing has a whole bunch of attack, as I do get the unnecessary leftovers because I know he's just going to go out into his Ambipom and fake out me to death. As that's what he does. He's going to go out into his Ambipom and he's going to get it caught in sticky webs, but it doesn't matter. Fake out is a priority move, as the fake out is going to knock out my Murasaki. And now I can just go straight into my B-Drill right here, but he's going to take some life orb damage. So I'm going to go out of my B-Drill at this point and go straight for a Poison Jab to knock out this Ambipom. And Ambipom goes down. That's great, because that's one less to deal with, because I didn't like that fake out, as he goes out into his Magnezone now. And I'm just going to go straight for a Drill Run to knock out this Magnezone. And that's just knocked out Magnezone. Bye, Magnezone. So all that's left is this freaking Slowbro. I know I don't really have to worry too much about it because it's not a Mega, as I'm just going to go straight for a U-turn versus this thing, as it is the hardest hitting move versus Slowbro, as it barely misses the kill by like 10 HP. So I figure Slime Time didn't have any he didn't have any screen time, so I'm just going to go out into Slime Time, as he goes for the Scald. And he gets the burn, unfortunately, but this is what we pack Draco Meteor for. And I figured out this is actually a bad play, because if I would have missed, he would have got off a slack off, and I would have some more trouble with this thing. And I'd probably have to switch out to my B-Drill, and I didn't want to risk the burn from Scald. But that is a good game. If y'all like the content, hit the like button. If y'all want to see more, hit the sub button. And thanks for watching.